So with the CSS in place, let's update the underscore layout template and bring in the style sheets to the head HTML tag. And here we will also point to the Bootstrap library, jQuery, and the site.css. So let's open layout.cshtml, and we can start bringing in those libraries that we need. So first I'm going to bring in a support for special files from Google. So it's a simple style sheet that we load from Google APIs. Next we bring in the bootstrap.css, and that's in our library/bootstrap/CSS. So you can just drag and drop it right there. The next one, we need the jQuery, which is in library/jQuery, and we want the file jQuery CSS. So let's open jQuery, and this is the one we want. And the next, we will bring the bootstrap.js, so we can use the JavaScript for our bootstrap. So we'll go to library/bootstrap/js, and this is the bootstrap.js that we're bringing in. And finally, from the content folder in the root, I want to bring in the support for my own CSS, which is the site.css. So we brought everything in, and now let's use these styles in our body. So first, in the body, for the first div, I'm going to assign it a class called container. So this is gonna be our main container. And inside of it, I will add another div, and this one will have a class row. And remember, these are all Bootstrap classes, so you can use the documentation to see what these do. So let's add another div and assign it a class for column, middle, and size can be 3. And inside we can add a paragraph with a class called lead and assign it an image inside of this paragraph. And inside of this paragraph I will add the logo. Here in my images I have all the candy images as well as thumbnails for them, but one of the images is called candy shop logo. So I'll just drop it right into this paragraph. But I'll make this responsive, so I'll assign it a class called img responsive. So when we change the size of the browser, the image will also reposition itself properly. And finally, we have the render body, which I want inside this div for the row. So I'll copy that or cut it and place it after the logo shows. And this is gonna be placed in another div with the class for the column of size 9. So column MD 9. And of course, at the end, I of course have to have the closing div. And this is our main layout. We have all the imports here, and we have the styles for the top of the page, which is the logo, as well as the body itself, where we render each of those views. So now we can go to our list view and change this view as well to use the Bootstrap.